Last year, I rather boldly announced that the Mizuno St190 driver was the most underrated driver on the market. Now we have the St200. Let's do it, and let's do it now. I think I have to issue an apology here. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching my content, first of all guys, I'd like to massively thank you for checking out the channel. Second of all, if you are new here, please take a second to hit that subscribe button before you leave. That way you won't miss any of the great golf related content that I bring to you guys every single day. In today's video, we are talking Mizuno St200. And before we even start with this, can we just have a moment's appreciation for the head cover? Because I think it's fair to say that this head cover could potentially be the best looking head cover that I've ever seen. Now the love affair with the head cover is over, let's talk about the driver. And I'm quite happy that, to be fair, it looks very similar to the Mizuno St190. Now that was a fantastic looking driver, it was a great performing driver, and to be fair, they've not erred too far away from that with the aesthetics of the club. Oh, that felt really good. How's that for a first hit? Yes, please. And you see guys, while for me, I do feel like, because it looks so similar, which for me is a positive thing, you don't need to completely revamp something every single year. It's a positive for me, but it may well be a negative for Mizuno's sales, because a lot of people think, well, it looks exactly the same. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it looks very similar. So why should I bother changing? And I don't think this is a driver that Mizuno are targeting people who already have the St190, because let's be fair, that was a great driver. It was a very underrated driver. See what I did there? And there are two more models in the line. There is the St200G with the movable weights, and there is the St200X, which I will test at some point. Does look great down at the ball. That was high toe. I do seem to be getting very good numbers with this driver. I seem to be getting really good spin rates pretty much no matter where I hit it off the face, and I'm definitely getting a decent return on ball speed as well, depending how I hit it. Now, I have been working on my game a bit, so I should hopefully be hitting it that little bit further. I've been working on my game ever since the lesson with Sinjin. If you've not seen that, I did actually pick up 8 miles an hour ball speed, which was tremendous, and I've been working on it very hard in Dubai and in Abu Dhabi. And it's doing all right, to be fair. So back to the driver. Nobody cares about the lesson. Back to the driver. For me, the driver at address looks very, very nice. As you can see here, I love that they've kept the carbon looking weave on top. I think that looks fantastic. We also have the Mizuno logo smack bang in the middle of the club to help with alignment. And now we have this big white line around the outside of the head. And for me, that does something very similar. It actually makes the head look a little bit smaller, even though we do have its full 460cc size. Makes it look a little bit more compact, which is always good for a driver. If it can look small but actually be big, that's a bonus. I've nailed that one. Really hit that one well. And you see, for me, there's a big problem for Mizuno with drivers, and I think I spoke about this in last year's St190 review. They just make fantastic irons, don't they? They're just so good at making irons that sometimes putters, wedges, drivers, fairway woods, they all get kind of lost in the marketing scheme of it all, don't they? And when was the last time you saw a Mizuno advert for a driver? I mean, if I did, I don't remember it. Just like in the St190, we do still have the compacted wave technology sole, and that is designed to work together with the variable thickness graphite crown to increase stability and lower spin. Oh, yes, please. Oh. Now, one of the big factors that Mizuno is screaming about for this driver is the face. The face is 17% stronger, and it's a multi-thickness forged SAT BETA 2041 titanium. If you can tell, I'm reading that off there because I have no idea what that means. But basically, Mizuno do claim that it offers a lot more responsiveness across the face. Ah, it's hard as well. Right. I think we've hit the fairway every time so far. It does, it feels very, well, I can't, it does, it just, the sound is very good. The sound is very pleasurable. No, stand by it, it is. Now, Mizuno do go on to say that it is a tour-defined shape, so a lot of the players who do game this driver, your Luke Donalds, your Keith Mitchells, they've gone in there and they've said, we want it to look this way, and that's exactly what Mizuno have done. As you'll see on the Mizuno St200X and on the St200G, they're slightly different, they look ever so slightly different. I mean, the X does look quite big, but that's exactly what it's designed to do. That hasn't got the tour design shape because well, it's not what it's for. You'll also see on the back of the club there is an 11.6 gram weight in there. I mean, I don't know why we didn't just go 12 gram weight, but I suppose that's specific. So you're looking at these numbers, I'm getting a very good ball speed here, very good ball speed. Let's hit some more. Even that one's gone high. That felt like I kind of got it a little high out the face, and we're still, I mean, look at it. Look at it. Now, I'm not gonna lie guys, I didn't really have Mizuno in the running for what's gonna be in my bag this year. Probably just like a lot of you guys didn't. And that's wrong, because look at it. Look at it. It's performing as well, if not better, than anything else we've tested. Anything. And it's in play. Fair enough, we've been working on the game, so I'm looking forward to testing this against some other drivers this year in some head-to-heads. Guys, hit those comments below. What would you like to see me test it against? The Sim, the Maverick, the TS3, there's so many options. Let's not forget the speed zone as well. That was toey. That was toey, and it's done so well. This, you know, something's too good to be true. Let's hit some more. So, and if all this wasn't enough, we also get the adjustable hosel that is adjustable by 4 full degrees. 4 degrees! You know what? I think I have to issue an apology here. Mizuno, I am so sorry it took me so long to review this driver. I'm really, really sorry. When can I get in for a fitting? Really, I'm sorry. Okay, that wasn't the best. That's, yeah. So you know when things are too good to be true? I mean, it's still not that bad, but it's, 2 more. Right guys, 2 more shots, and I've got to say that it looks fantastic down at address, but there's one thing that bugs me a little bit. It looks very high lofted. This isn't high lofted. I'm gaming this in the 9.5 degree, which is perfect for me, but as I sneak it down at the golf ball, it almost that looks a lot more than 9.5 degrees. But looking at the ball flights, I've had the occasional one that's popped up high on me, but generally that's obviously down to me and not down to the club. I mean, that's just silly. That's really, yeah, that's good. That really good. Right, last shot. Let's try and absolutely pummel one, because no doubt Alex Etchers will be reviewing this soon, and I need to like get somewhere near within a 7-irons distance of him. So we're going to have to get this one hard. Oof, we've gone after one and put the back out a little bit there. That's a 4 left. It's not a review without a 4 left either, is it? Ah, why did we do that? You got me, Al. Let's take a look at the numbers. So before we take a look at the numbers, let's look at dispersion, and this was the last one, as you can see, and that was the one before that. So if we take away those 2, which I know you can't do on a golf course, but that's good, isn't it? That's impressive. They're all nice and consistent height-wise. They're all in the fairway, again, apart from these 2. Really impressive. Now, obviously, I say this every video. That's me. That's not the driver. It might be a little bit how it sits, a little bit how it looks. It could be the loft. I do test them in all the same loft. Basically, I'm swinging all right today, apart from those 2 shots. But how's it perform? How are the numbers? Because that isn't me. Or is it? Let's take a look. And carry distances are all pretty much exactly where I would expect them, but not really, because I've had a couple of ones what felt toey and not great on there. So we'll look at the average carry at 270, which for me is there or thereabouts, isn't it? We've got a nice bit of roll on there. 106.6 club head speed, resulting in a 158 ball speed on average, 2,580 spin on average, which is absolutely on the money really, isn't it, for a spin rate and for pretty much everything really. So looking at it as a whole, after looking at the numbers, this is a very, very nice driver. It's a very good driver. Does it perform way better than the ST190? No, probably not. Does it perform way better than anything else out there this year? Again, probably not. Does it perform as good as most things I've tested, if not everything I've tested? Absolutely it does, and it's a lot cheaper as well. I'm sure you can get these at around £299, which, let's be fair, is absolutely, it's a steal, isn't it? It's a bargain compared to some of the other drivers that are £400 plus. You've got to look at this, guys, and I'm definitely going to look more into this. This is this has really wet my whistle to start testing drivers again, because I got a little bit kind of bored of it. I know you guys get bored of it as well, so I'm sorry if you do find that we get bombarded on the channel of driver reviews. I do hope you enjoy them, and I do hope you take them all in. But this is a bit of a breath of fresh air, to be honest. So I've really enjoyed it, love the look of it, the sound of it is fantastic. Could it? Could it? Well, I've made the apology anyway, so Mizuno, I am very, very sorry that it took me so long to test this. I'm very much looking forward to testing the other two now, because we can alter the spin a bit and maybe sneak a little bit more yardage out there. And apart from that, guys, I keep looking up here because that's where the numbers are. So if ever you watch my videos and you wonder why I look up there the whole time, that's where the numbers are, up there. And I guess the real key to this video is go and have a lesson and practice, because I'm doing that, and it's, I keep looking up there, because I'm doing that and it's going really, really well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button below. Leave us a like if you enjoyed that content. Comment below, what do you want to see me put this up against? And apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow.